It seems like some companies just don't want to deal with the feminists, and I don't really blame them. I do not want to talk too much. Let's get into the video.
Crash you probably haven't heard much about. I'll show you. This is footage taken by a passenger on board Southwest Flight 345. It shows the moment that the front landing gear collapsed as soon as the plane touched the ground.
This plane is not going to move unless they got a tow truck or something. Yeah, the wheel is gone.
Investigation revealed that the captain of this flight was a woman who had multiple complaints filed against her by her co-pilots. She allowed the plane to descend rapidly towards the ground without properly configuring the flaps for landing, and then she aggressively took control of the plane herself and flew it nose first into the runway. This particular captain was notorious for inappropriate and dangerous behavior in the cockpit. Thought the complaints were really about her gender or her sexuality instead of her competence.
Yeah, that's the usual in these situations. It's never their fault. It's because you're a sexist, misogynistic, and chauvinistic pig. That's the reason why she crashed the plane. You know, the people who made complaints towards her, it's because they just don't like women and seeing women in power. It's not like they want to get home safely or anything like that. It's just they don't want women flying for them. That's why, because they're, you know, misogynists.
Hey, you can't park there. You can't park there. A group of female firefighters were invited to a training in the forest to prove that women can do a better job than men. And a couple minutes into the training, they caused an out-of-control forest fire. Guys, luckily nobody was hurt, but residents had to be evacuated out of the area.
That's tough.
And guys, several days before the event, feminists bragged about how they were finally breaking down barriers in the male-dominated industry. I guess that didn't go well for them, guys.
Women have gone through buds.
0.
Don't say that. Women are going to feel like you're a sexist. You should lie.
I'm not sure. I've met more than enough females that are Apache pilots, fighter pilots, badass EOD chicks, which is explosive ordnance, like Hurt Locker, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's some bad women in the military.
Yes.
They want no part of that job. I haven't met one that's like, I wish I could be a Navy SEAL. And it's not on them. They just don't want that job.
Why is that?
You'd have to ask them.
They're doing her makeup at work, but her desk is in the front.
Hi. The other thing Jeff wants to mention, and maybe number...
Hi. Okay. I'll go do that right now.
And if they were to fire her for not actually doing her job, she'll complain once again, as usual with feminists, that it's sexism and misogyny, and she couldn't climb up the ladder because they just don't want to see women in power. The funny thing about this is she's also recording this video. I don't know why she feels the need to record it. For some reason, they feel the need to record it and then post on TikTok to show us all how much of a hard worker they truly are.
So someone that I'm friendly with in the office told me that there's another lady on a different team that loves to talk about me and some other girls on my team. And it's so funny because I've maybe exchanged 5 sentences with her in the time that I've been here, so I really just don't get where it's coming from. But we have a company dinner coming up soon. So would love to see how that goes. It's so weird that someone who I've barely exchanged words with has something to say about me, because I literally don't even know you exist half the time.
Well, that's kind of weird, and I understand you being annoyed at the fact that someone who you've never really spoken to is speaking about you behind your back, but then at the same time you're doing the same thing, and probably even worse, by making a video about this person and then posting it online behind their back. So you're both essentially doing the same thing to each other, so I don't even know why you're complaining.
Amazon created a hiring algorithm that was so biased against women that they had to scrap the whole project. In this case, Amazon wanted to go through the resumes of people who were applying for software engineering jobs and highlight which ones should be considered to be hired. They taught that algorithm who looked like a good candidate by showing it the resumes of people who had applied, been considered, and hired before. Now, software engineering is a field that is dominated by men and where women are discriminated against regardless of their qualifications. So since that's what the algorithm learned from, it decided that women were just not the kind of people that needed to be hired. If you had women's chess team on your resume, it wouldn't hire you. It even learned what the women's colleges were, even though nobody told it, because it was that sure that women shouldn't be hired. The researchers tried to just take the word woman out of consideration, but AI is smart enough to recognize gender. Amazon scrapped their project. We don't know what other companies might do in this case, and it's why we need to be really worried about AI in practice.
Yeah, if this story is true, I don't believe her summary of it. It might just be the case that, you know, the women weren't as good as the men. That might be something to consider. And this whole thing of even though the sex was scrapped, AI is still able to recognize gender is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. No wonder they're not getting hired when they have people like you saying stupid things like that.
I'd rather work with men than women. Now hear me out. I know y'all like, oh no, I'm out of here. Listen to my theory. Have you ever had a female manager that was nice to you? I'll wait. No. Exactly. I have never had a female manager that was nice to me. I've never had a work environment full of women and it was no drama. I love working with men.
Yeah, I don't necessarily blame you. My girlfriend has experienced the same thing. Every time she works under females, it's yeah, very difficult. And for some reason they have this complex that doesn't really make any sense. And yeah, I can kind of understand it, but it is stupid.
To start preparing young women for the workplace drama that involves just a random old lady having one-sided beef with you. Like, I was fully expecting the misogyny and ageism from men, but nobody prepared me for this.
The nursing profession needs more male nurses. There's just something about male nurses and working with a man in the nursing profession that as women, we can't contribute. Like, it's just a whole different vibe. Like, nursing is obviously dominated by women, but when you throw, like, a man or, like, a few men into the mix, like, it just creates a peaceful balance. Like, men just genuinely don't involve themselves in gossip. Men genuinely just come to work and are so helpful. Like, they don't care if, like, your agency, if your staff, men just have a different approach. So I think there needs to be some sort of endorsement for more males to join this profession. Every specialty, every unit, management, we need more male nurses, period.
Just go left. Go left. Oh, jeez. Keep going. She's made it worse. It can't be that difficult. There is no way. You spent all that time trying to reverse in and you completely failed and you left it there. I don't even know how in the blue hell you managed to get the job.
Let me tell y'all something. Working with women is very challenging. It is. It's always this secret competition. It's always this secret animosity. It's like women don't know how to be happy for one another. You can't trust them. I don't know. If the building was on fire, I wouldn't run in there to save nobody. And that's just how I feel. And that's sad because you're supposed to trust the people that you work with, but I don't. I'm sorry. I don't.
What I'm confused about is why is she recording this? I guess she maybe thought to herself, let me record myself not being able to do what I need to do. I'm truly trying to understand how these people even get jobs in these fields, because it really doesn't make any sense to me. Surely this would have been a part of your training and somehow you still get it wrong.
Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed because I have such really bad anxiety, okay? Like, I have bad anxiety and I couldn't stop shitting myself this morning. Like, as soon as it was time to go to work, I legit thought I was starting my period, and I was literally like hunched over myself and I was going to be late to work, so I phoned up and I said, I'm so sorry, I'm late because I've got a stomach bug, because I can't say I've got anxiety and I'm shitting myself. So I was like, I've got a stomach bug. And she said, don't come to work. She said, do not come to work if you've got a stomach bug, because you're going to pass it on. But I don't have a stomach bug, I just have anxiety. So she's like, come back tomorrow. But I'm still going to be shitting myself tomorrow. Now it's just prolonged my anxiety. Oh my god. She really hates me.
Yeah, there are just some things I need to stay off the internet. I don't even know why you felt the need to say all of this. And what if it's the case that your job finds out you did this video and then they catch you? Do people think before they do things? I know I say that a lot, but genuinely, do they think?
If you think you can go to work and go home, this is mainly for women. As a woman, if you think you can go to work and go home, not interact with your coworkers, you will be the target of ridicule and criticism. You will be that odd person out the bunch, and they gonna gang up on you. I've been a manager at different jobs over time, and one thing I noticed with women associates, women, if you are not in their clique, they are coming for your head. They gonna gossip about you. They gonna put like different misinformation out there about the next woman. And women gang up. Like, men, a man can go to work, be a lone wolf. He ain't got to talk to nobody. As long as he do his job, a man ain't got to worry about none of that socializing. But with women are social individuals for the most part. And I see this. I done had so many women, good women, like associates, get ran away from a job, all because they didn't want to be buddy, kiki, ha-ha with the next female group.